morning, Bay Area. This is John Payne, the host of Real Estate Radio Bay Area on 9:10 a.m., the exclusive channel for Fox News Radio, and this is the RateWatch Now Daily Update Report. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Here's your snapshot of your mortgage-backed securities market yesterday. Typical scale of sideways trading, and we'll talk a little bit more about that, although we did inch up a little bit as I thought we would throughout the day, and we maintained that. What's going to make rates go up today? We have housing starts is up. It's up, but it's not really enough to make a difference. Let's just be honest. Rates go down. We have building permits. This number has decreased, and quite frankly, the number is in the toilet, the lowest it has been in a decade. The Dow is down 120 points. This is based upon poor earning reports from companies such as Apple, IBM, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs. Now, actually, Apple was up at the close, but in after close trading, it took a hit. And I think it took a hit by about 30 points. This is really not good news for the economy and just gives you a better indication of where we really are on an economic scale. Lockhart, Fed speaks of QE2, and this is what I'm talking about. You heard it here first when I told you a month or so ago that we were going to see rates in the threes and it was going to be there for a while. Now we're at 3.875 on some rate sheets at par. Now, here's the deal. Lockhart was talking about spending $100 billion per month buying treasury bonds and purchasing mortgage-backed securities. This will definitely drive rates down. The last time that the Feds did this, we were in the fives and we saw rates drop to the 4. Now we're in the 4 and we're going to see rates drop to the 3, one would conclude. And I think that would be correct. Here's a snapshot of what the market has been doing thus far this morning. We're still on a slight rise, and it looks like we're about to do some sideways trading here, which is not uncommon with the news we're getting. Again, because of the news, we have a mixed bag here as well amongst the lenders. Here's a snapshot of what it all looks like. You can see for the last 5 days we've been doing sideways trading. Now, we have had some little ups and downs and lows as we go through the day, but for the most part, we're right in the middle and we're doing sideways trading. Yesterday, I talked about us breaking through the trend line, which we actually did. I actually thought that we were going to run up a little bit more towards this upper boundaries, but we kind of didn't. So what's going to wind up happening is, what I'm seeing is more sideways trading, possibly moving up towards this upper trend line, but the fundamental news out there is just not strong enough to do that. So I really do think that we're going to see more sideways trading going on, which is not a bad thing. We're still seeing real good rates out there, and as I'm saying, par is around 3.875. Summary: more mixed news, more confusion. Sideways trading continues, or the sideways trends continue, and China rate increase. I didn't mention this. China has increased their rates by 0.25%. Now, this was surprising to a lot of people, and it's going to have a mixed effect on the U.S. For instance, it's going to make China's bonds more attractive, which could pull money out of the U.S. At the same time, it could make the dollar, it could hurt the dollar, which makes more people put money back into U.S. treasuries. So it's going to have a mixed effect, and I do believe that the latter is what's going to happen. By hurting the dollar, we're going to see more money go into U.S. treasuries, which is going to help rates. Housing starts better, but it's still terrible. And building permits have dropped. It is in the toilets. And Lockhart talks about the big QE2. This, to me, is the most powerful news that's coming out. And therefore, I am very bullish on short-term and long-term rates. Float both long and term rates and short-term rates, because I think it's going to get better. That's all I have for you today. Make it a great day. Remember, Real Estate Radio Bay Area airs this Saturday from noon to 1. Check me out. I think you're going to like the show. It's going to be something different in the Bay Area, and it's going to be focused on Bay Area real estate. Until tomorrow, Bay Area, pass the radio show along, and if you know of anyone that could benefit from this morning updates, please play it forward. Until tomorrow.